Cardfight, Vanguard, DZ-BT02.
Greetings! Mantor79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard DZ-BT02. Alright, let's begin pressing the A button now. Here we are in the main menu, off to deck build menu. Here we are in deck list menu, and now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Dragon Empires, Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla, DZ-BT02. Alrighty, let's begin. Selecting the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the deck build menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building this deck profile video is a Dragon Empires, Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla deck, made of cards only available up until DZ-BT02. And okie dokie, let's begin. First up, the right deck. And now for the right deck. For the cards in this right deck, we're playing the Grade 3, Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, actions, the Vanguard, once per turn, cost, Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, choose one of your opponent's rear guards. Bind it. Choose up to one Grade 2 unit card from drop zone and call to rear guard circle. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost and pay, choose one of your Grade 2 rear guards and restand it. Alrighty, the Grade 3, Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla, we have 1 the right deck. Next, the Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, actions, a Vanguard, once per turn. If you have 4 more rear guards, cost, reveal a card with Vyrgilla in its card name from right deck. And if the cost and paid, this unit gets +1 critical until end of turn. Second skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Grade 2 card from among them, reveal it, put it in the hand, and shuffle deck. If it was rolled upon by a Grade 3 greater card Vyrgilla in its card name, look at all of the deck instead of the top 7 cards. Okay, the Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgilla, we have 1 the right deck. Next, the Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets +2,000 power for each of your rear guards. Second skill, continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from right deck, you can ride with Soul Blast 1 instead of discard a card from hand. And affirmative, the Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgilla, we have 1 the right deck. And last but not least, the Grade 0, Vyrgilla, starting unit. Skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirm, the Grade 0, Vyrgilla, starting unit, we have 1 the right deck. With that, we've covered the cards in the deck's right deck. Next, let's get on to the main deck. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3 since that we are playing, the Grade 3, Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla. Since we explained this card's skills and effects during the right deck portion of the video, we just skip ahead. The Grade 3, Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla, we have 3 in the main deck. Next, the Grade 3, Stout Heart Dragon. Skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit attacks, if you play a normal order this turn, cost, put a normal order from drop in the bottom of the deck. If you cost and pay, this unit gets +10,000 power until end of battle. And alright, Grade 3, Star Heart Dragon, we have 2 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2 since that we are playing, the Grade 2, Blast Artillery Dragon, Brachial Force. Skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit attack hits, cost, retire this unit. If the cost and pay, draw a card. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Alright, the Grade 2, Blast Artillery Dragon, Brachial Force, we have 4 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 2, Drake Ritter, Latifah. Skills, first skill, auto. When this card is placed on the rear guard circle other than by unit card ability, if you play in normal order this turn, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and pay, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card of grade less than or equal to your Vanguard's grade from among them, reveal it, call to rear guard circle if it's a unit card, put it in hand if it's a normal order. Shuffle deck. Second skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit attacks a Grade 3 or greater unit, this unit gets +5,000 power until end of battle for each of your opponent's open rear guard circles in the same column as this unit. Okie dokie, the Grade 2, Drake Ritter Latifah, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 2, Drake Ritter, Felheart. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from right deck, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, draw a card. Second skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the rigor circle, If you pursue and route this turn, cost Counter Blast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, choose a Great 1 card without Sentinel from drop zone and call to the back row Rearguard Circle. Affirmative, the Great 2, Drag Rider, Falheart, we have 3 in the deck. Last but not least, the Great 2. Normal Order, Ultimate Skill, Stardust Blade. Skill, Order, play the cost of Counter Blast 1 if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgilla in this card name. If the cost and paid, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 unit card of great less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, call to Rearguard Circle and shuffle deck. Then choose one of your Vanguards. It gets auto as a Vanguard. When your Rearguard is retired by your opponent's card ability, search your deck for up to 1 normal unit, call to Rearguard Circle and shuffle deck. And continuous as a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 3,000 power for each normal unit on your Rearguard Circle and your drop until end of turn. And confirm, Great 2, Normal Order, Ultimate Skill, Stardust Blade, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Great 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Great 1 lineup. And now for the Great 1 lineup. For the Great 1's deck we are playing, the Great 1, Sparkle Projector Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. Alrighty, the Great 1, Sparkle Projector Dragon. We have 4 in the deck. Next, the Great 1, Static Crack Dragon. Skill, Auto as a Rearguard. When your other unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle in the same column as this unit during your turn, that placed unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. And okie dokie, Great 1, Static Crack Dragon, we have 3 in the deck. Next, the Great 1, Dancing Princess of Elegant Flames, Justina. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle from hand, if you do not play any orders this turn, cost, discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, search your deck for up to 1 order card without Regulus piece, discard it. And it gets Continuous. This card can be played from drop, and when it will be put into drop after being played, put in the bottom of the deck instead until end of turn. Shuffle deck. And affirmative, Great 1, Dancing Princess of Elegant Flames, Justina. We have 3 in the deck. Last but not least, the Great 1, Stealth Fiend Shenri. Skill, Auto as a Rearguard. When this unit boosts, if your opponent has 1 or less Rearguards or you played an order this turn, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of battle. At the end of battle, this put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, draw a card. And confirm, Great 1, Stealth Fiend Shenri. We have 4 in the deck. With that, we covered the deck's Great 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Great 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers this deck we are playing, the Great 0, Dragon, DD King, Resurgence, Drag Vita, Overtrigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. Choose one of your Vanguards and restand it. Alright, the Great 0, Dragon, DD King, Resurgence, Drag Vita, Overtrigger. We have 1 in the deck. Next, the Great 0, Burning Flail Dragon, critical trigger. Skill, Auto as a Rearguard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, the Great 0, Burning Flail Dragon, critical trigger. We have 4 in the deck. Next, the Great 0, Conduct Spark Dragon, critical trigger. We have 3 in the deck. Over here, the Great 0, Blaze Maiden Parama. Front trigger, skill, continuous as a Guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Affirmative, the Great 0, Blaze Maiden Parama. Front trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Over here, the Great 0, White Light Dragon, Parasol's heal trigger. We have 2 in the deck. Last but not least, the Great 0, Stealth Fiend Tamari Hime, heal trigger. Skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, if your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. Confirm, Great 0, Stealth Fiend Tamari Hime, heal trigger. We have 2 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. And the deck's been built, card ups explained. For the cards in this deck we are playing, for the ride deck, 1 Grade 3 Reward Star Vyrgilla, 1 Grade 2 Shooting Star Vyrgilla, 1 Grade 1 Rising Star Vyrgilla, and 1 Grade 0 Vyrgilla starting unit. Then for the main deck we are playing, 2 Grade 3 Stoutheart Dragon, 3 Grade 3 Rewrite Star Vyrgilla, 4 Grade 2 Blast Artillery Dragon Brachial Force, 4 Grade 2 Drag Rider Latifa, 3 Grade 2 Drag Rider Falheart, 4 Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Stardust Blade, 4, Great 1, Sparkle Rejector Dragon. 3, Great 1, Static Crack Dragon. 3, Great 1, Dancing Princess of Elegant Flames, Justina. 4, Great 1, Stealth Fiend Shenri. And for the triggers in this deck we are playing, 1, Drag Vita, over trigger. 7, critical triggers. 4, front triggers. And 4, heel triggers. And with that, the deck has been built, Cardfight explained. Next we select the accessories for this deck. For the accessories, we're going to be playing this deck first. For deck holder, going to be using the Dragon Empire deck holder, main sleeves. For the main sleeves, I'm going to be using the Dragon Empire sleeves over here. And for sub sleeves, the sub sleeves I'm going to play for this deck, I'll be using, I guess for the sub sleeves, I'll use this one, Vanguard Circle Red, playmat, using the Dragonic playmat over here, Vanguard Circle. For the Vanguard Circle we're going to be using, I'll use Vanguard Circle, Zero Tando, equip, Rearguard Circle, the standard one, and key card. Over here, key card, we got Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla, and Fighter. The fighter we're using is Zero Tando, and accessories equipped. All looks good from here. And with that, deck built, Cardfight explained, and accessories equipped. Next, let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are in the main menu, going to test out the deck, so selecting fight menu. Here we are in fight menu, up to CPU fight. Here we are in CPU fight, selecting the deck. For this fight, I'm going to be using the deck I just showcased to you, Dragon Empires. Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla, DZ-BT02 deck. It all looks okay from this side, so selecting the deck. Use this deck, yes I will. For the opponent, I'm going to test it out on, using it against Keter Sanctuaries, Akina Miyoto, hard difficulty, click. And alrighty, deck selected, opponent selected, pressing the fight button, now. The battle begins, let's get started. And the fight begins. Good decide who goes first. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors, scissors, one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper to paper, one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Again, one more time, come on. Scissors to paper, I win, I choose to go first. Starting hands, we got Justina, a perfect guard, and 2 criticals in the front. Holding on to all normal units. Redraw triggers, redraw. Heal and 2 Shenris, not bad. Stand the Vanguard and draw. Grade 2 Brachial Force. I ride from the ride deck, Rising Star Vyrgilla. Ride deck cost, discarding a heal trigger, discard and ride. Energy generator set. And that's the end of my turn. My opponent's turn. Here comes the Great 1 Ventesta. Energy generator set. Skill of the starter, he draws a card. Battle phase, 8k. No guard, taking it. Drive check. No trigger, so 1 damage. Ow! Damage check. Ah, heal trigger. Half my heal triggers already out the deck early in the game. Come on. Chances of healing now slim down, so end of his turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Ah, critical trigger, come on, more triggers? In the wrong time, too. Fine, I ride from the right deck, Shooting Star Vyrgilla. Then, for the right deck cost, I'm going to play Rising Star skill. Instead of discarding, I Soul Blast 1 instead. And, right, Shooting Star. Next, I call Justina to the rear guard, call. Justina's skill, discard a card. Discard critical trigger, Burning Flail. Search my deck for an order card. I search for Ultimate Skill, Normal Order, Stardust Blade, adding to hand. Nope, setting the drop zone. Sorry about that. Activating Stardust Blade. Counterblast 1. Counterblast and... activate effect. I call... I'm going to call... Static Crack Dragon to the rear guard. Call. Then I'm going to call Shenri to rear guard. Call. Calling my Static Crack skill plus 5,000 power to the cult unit. Then I call Brachial Force to rear guard. Call. And Shenri to rear guard. Call. Activating Vyrgilla's skill. Revealed Revive the Star in my right deck. Critical to the Vanguard. And we are all good. Alrighty then, battle phase we go. Boosted by Shenri. Go! Brachial Force. Shenri skill, additional 5,000 power. Total 23k to Vanguard. The attack goes through. And boom! 1 damage. Yes, no trigger, safe. Brachial Force's skill. Self-retreat. Draw a card. Come on, anything but a trigger, a useful card, please. Draw. Yes, Brachial Force. Shenri skill. To the soul you go. Another draw. Come on, keep the good times rolling. Anything but a trigger. Yes, Foul Heart. Now, let's see. Here'll be 26k, so... boosted by Shenri. Go, Static Crack Dragon. 21,000 power. Additional power with Shenri's skill, 26k in total. And the attack goes through. Zap! 1 damage. Check. Ah, critical trigger. Lucky him. Powers up. Down to 18k, so Shenri's skill. To the soul you go. Draw another card. Come on, something useful. Draw. Another Brachio. Nice. Boosted by Justina. Go, Vyrgilla. 30k in total. 2 criticals. The attack goes through. Drive check. A Stardust Blade. Nice. 2 damage. And... boom. First. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. And that is the end of my turn. My opponent's turn. Here comes, he's riding to the Great 2. Ascensior. Skill of his Great 1, Vetesta. Superior Call. To the rear guard. And soul charging. 10k to Vanguard. No guard. Gonna take it. He drive checks. A Great 1. So that's 1 damage. Ow. Damage check. Yes! Front trigger. Power to the entire front row. Just what I needed. And my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. I ride from the right deck. Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla. Right deck cost I am discarding. Foul Heart, discard and ride. Then activating my Shooting Star skill first. Searching my deck for a Great 2. Look through and I add from my entire deck. I choose to add, let's see, I have only 1 Counterblast, so I can't afford to use my normal order just yet, so I'm gonna add another Foul Heart to my hand for draw purposes later. And Foul Heart skill, Energy Blast 3. Draw a card. Draw. Another order card. I am going to move Static Crack to the back row and call Brachio to rear guard, calling. And Static Crack skill plus 5,000 power. And activate my Vanguard skill, Energy Blast 3, Energy Blast. Bind and Superior Call from drop. I call another Brachio to rear guard. Call. That ought to do it. To the battle phase we go. The left side Brachio to Vanguard, 10k. No guard, and boom! Damage check. No trigger. Brachio skill. Self-retreat to draw more cards. Draw. Ah, heal trigger, come on. Brachio on the right, unboosted to the Vanguard, 15k. He guards with a critical trigger, 25k. The attack is blocked. No worries, boosted by Justina. Go, Vyrgilla, 21,000 power. Skill of Vyrgilla, Counter Blast. Restand Brachio Force. Double guard, 2 heal triggers, 40k. 2 to pass, first check. Alright, front trigger, power the entire front row. And the second check, come on. Ah, no trigger, attack failed. And it does not go through. Boosted by Static Crack Dragon, go Brachio, 33k. He guards with his entire hand, plus Biscotti. Biscotti skill, he Energy Blast to draw an extra card. He just barely survived. And the attack failed. Then that's the end of my turn. It's my opponent's turn now. Here comes the Grade 3 Reziel. Skill of his Grade 2 Ascensior. Superior Call from drop. Prosperous Dragon. Skill Biscotti, he draws another card. Divine Skill activated. All criticals back to deck from drop. And +1 drive and an additional ability. He calls Nobia to rear guard. Nobia skill, Counter Blast, and search the top cards of his deck for the Great One, Gurgown. Attacking a rear guard, huh? Sorry, Brachio, can't protect you. No guard. And one last rear guard I have in my field. Here comes Nobia. Skill of Nobia. Power herself. Guarding with... My Felheart first. Guarding with Felheart. And Brachio. 23k. The attack is blocked. Ka-chink. Now Reziel. Skill, he's Superior Calling up to 5 grades worth of cards. He calls Guard and Biscotti. No guard. Yep, no guard. Gonna take it. Check. Front trigger. Ah, lucky him. Power to the front row. And a second check. Ah, perfect guard. Lucky him. Third check. And painkiller. So it's 1 damage. Ow! Damage check. Critical trigger. I give all effects to the Vanguard. 28k total, 23k total, so Biscotti boosted by Gurgown, 33k. No guard. Gonna take it. Ow! Damage check. Double critical, all to Vanguard. And at that, nearly half my criticals left the deck, so 38k from his Grade 3, so guarding with heal trigger to Maruhime, guard 43k. And ka-chink, safe. And my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Let's critical, come on. Nothing to right, skipping right phase, to main phase we go. Activate order card, ultimate skill, Stardust Blade, Counter Blast. Searching deck. I call another Static Crack Dragon to rear guard. Call. And power up. Then I'm gonna, let's see, in my drop zone, what do I have? A Brachio, alrighty then. I'm calling... First, I am gonna call my Latifah to rear guard. Static Crack plus 5,000 power. Power up. And Latifah's skill, not gonna use it. Yep, not gonna use it. Instead, I activate Vanguard skill, Energy Blast 4, Energy Blast 3, sorry, Energy Blast 3, and Binding the Grade 3 Gigantic Masher. Superior Call from Drop Zone. I call. Go! Brachio! Static Crack skill plus 5,000 power to the cult unit. Powered up. That ought to be enough for the time being. On to battle phase we go. Latifah, unboosted to the Vanguard. 25k. Skill activated plus 5,000 power for each empty circle. Total 10k. 25k to Vanguard. Critical trigger, 28k, just barely enough. He has one perfect guard left in hand, and the other two cards, so boosted by Justina. Go Vanguard to Vanguard, 51k. Skill of Vyrgilla, Counterblast 1, Counterblast and restand my rear guard Latifah. Restand. Perfect guard. Oh no, he's discarding, I knew that was coming. A Painkiller Angel. Drive check. Yes, front trigger. Power the entire front row. Just what I needed. And a second check. No trigger. Stout Heart Dragon. The attack may have failed. But I got two more attacks on the way. Boosted by Static Crack. Go Brachio. 33k. He guards with a front trigger. And intercepts. 38k, just barely enough. He has 0 cards left in hand. I can win this. Boosted by Static Crack Dragon. Go Latifah. 33k. And Latifah's skill, 10,000 more power, 43k in total. The attack goes through, and slash. Damage check. Ah, critical trigger, oh no! Rezile's divine skill effect. He's gonna heal 1 damage of all the cards to 6 damage. It had to be a critical. Healing 1, and that's the end of my turn. My opponent's turn. Oh, come on! The card he draws from the top of his deck was a Persona Ride. So lucky. Calling Painkiller. Wait, shouldn't he have switched positions? He could have, I don't know, draw more cards later. No guard to take it. Ow! Damage check. Ah, Shenri, not good. Here comes Rezile, 23k. Perfect command skill, superior call up to 5 grades worth of cards. He's calling a grade 3 and a grade 2. Skill of Novia. Superior call. Nothing. Perfect guard, Sparker Rejector. I discard for the perfect guard cost. Stout Heart. First check. Ah, heal trigger, come on! Another heal! And a second check. Perfect guard, oh come on, really? And ka-chink! Attack blocked. Here comes 33k. Skill of Nobia, additional power up. 43k in total. Guarding with front trigger and critical trigger. Guard. And then the attack is blocked. Ka-chink, survived. Here comes Gigantic with the Vanguard. Perfect guard, Sparker Rejector. Perfect guard cost, I am discarding a front trigger. Perfect guard. Ka-chink, survived. End of my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Another Static Crack. Where are all my Persona Rides? Ending right phase, going to main phase. Activating my Vyrgilla skill, Energy Blast 3. Binding Gigantic in the same column as my Latifah. Superior Call from the drop zone. Calling Brachio. Call. Static Crack skill. More power to Brachio. This is gonna be rough. Battle phase we go. And Latifah unboosted to the Vanguard. Latifah skill, 10,000 power to herself. 20k to Vanguard. Guarding with heal trigger. He only has a perfect guard left in hand. He can still use it though. The attack fails. Boosted by Justine. Go, Vyrgilla. 21k. Skill activated. Counter blast. Restand Latifah. Restand. Perfect guard. No cost. I knew that was coming. Twin drive. First check. Justina. Second check. Critical trigger. Just what I needed. I give all effects to my... Giving it all to Brachio. He has 0 cards in hand. I still have a chance. The attack may have failed. Boosted by Static Crack Dragon. Go, Brachio! 33k. The attack goes through. And boom, 2 damage. First. Front trigger. Power to front row. Second check, come on. No trigger, 6 damage, I win. That was a bit scary for a moment. If my opponent got another heal, it would have been bad for me. I wasn't expecting him to get a critical trigger for the 6 damage, even though the Divine Skill was activated, and was not expecting a heal trigger for his attacking phase, but overall, this deck worked out pretty well. I got to draw the cards I needed in this deck work for me, despite some lacking in ways to counter charge. I still managed to play the deck that was like it was supposed to and get a win, so I got win, attack 6,000 more power, perfect guarded, drew 3 or more times in a row to start, fought for 8 turns, superior call, drew 3 more cards in a turn, energy blasted 10 times, and defeated the hard difficulty. Got 20 VP, total 7750 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and returning to the fight menu. Here we are in CPU fight menu, leaving CPU fight. Back to fight menu, leaving fight menu. Back at main menu to deck build menu. Here we are on deck list menu, and if that, the deck's been built, card is explained, and I just finished testing deck out in front of you. So first I want to say is thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I'll also be able to show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say goodbye and see you all soon.